Samsung recently launched its latest and greatest foldable smartphones, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 and the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3. Now the new Samsung Foldables come as durable offerings with IPX8 rated water and dust protection. That is considered a huge leap in where the foldable smartphones technology has come in today's time. Foldables are considered the future of the smartphone technology. A category that was almost non-existent a couple of years back is a popular form factor today. Now, while we have only heard of foldable smartphones since like 2018 onwards, they were first conceptualized well in the 2000s. One of the very first smartphones that came with a foldable or a flexible display was a Nokia smartphone called the Nokia Morph. Showcased back in 2008, the Nokia Morph had a tri-folding design that allowed the smartphone to take multiple form factors. In 2011, an American manufacturer named Kyocera launched its Echo smartphone, a dual-screen Android smartphone that came with two 3.5-inch touchscreen panels. It, however, did not get much attention in the market despite its ability to simultaneously run two apps as early as in the 2010s. Now, after this, there were several other dual-screen foldable smartphones that came into the market, like ZTE's Axon M that came in 2007. However, none of them managed to pick up in the market. Now, it wasn't until 2018 when the hype around foldable smartphones actually picked up among the general public. At the CES 2018, a Chinese startup named Royal introduced its Royal FlexPi, which later went on to become the first ever foldable smartphone that was shipped out to customers. While the Royal FlexPi was an ambitious effort from the Chinese company, the smartphone was a rather unfinished product and did not pick up in the market. Now in 2018 itself, Samsung also first showcased its foldable smartphone technology during a keynote event. The same year, Android's VP of Engineering said that Android will also natively start supporting foldable smartphones in order to provide better software optimization and leverage all the features that a foldable smartphone can potentially have. It was in 2019 when foldable smartphones actually started to blow up. In January 2019, Xiaomi's CEO also posted a video on his social media showcasing a smartphone that folded backwards from both the sides. Next month, in February 2019, Samsung made the Galaxy Fold official at the Mobile World Congress. Alongside Samsung, other manufacturers like Huawei and TCL also showcased their foldable smartphones like the Huawei Mate X and TCL's foldable devices that come with the Dragon Hinge technology. Now, while 2019 was the year when foldable smartphones actually blew up, but it was also the year when a lot of people thought that foldable smartphones will not be able to work. Samsung, for example, in April 2019 halted the launch of the Galaxy Fold after several review units were found to have issues with durability and the build quality. The review units of the first generation Galaxy Fold that was sent to the media and bloggers experienced a lot of issues like breakage or display failure. This led Samsung to delay the launch of the Galaxy Fold, saying that it needs to work on the smartphone's durability. Huawei also delayed the launch of its Mate X foldable smartphone, saying that it's taking a cautious approach after the debacle with Samsung's first Galaxy Fold review units. Now, this led to a lot of experts and critics believe that the foldable smartphone technology is not yet good enough to be given into the hands of the end customer. However, it wasn't until September 2019 when Samsung relaunched the Galaxy Fold after addressing all the durability issues that had arrived initially. However, the Galaxy Fold was still very clearly a first generation smartphone that had quite a few rough edges. Regardless, this was considered a bold step from Samsung and it established the company's position as a market leader in terms of foldable smartphones. 2019 was also the year when we first heard about rumors of Motorola coming up with a foldable smartphone version of its classic Moto Razr flip phone. Early renders of the smartphone showed a neatly packed clamshell-like foldable smartphone that was very similar to the Moto Razr that was quite popular back in the 2000s. In November 2019, Motorola officially unveiled the Moto Razr foldable smartphone that was inspired by the classic Moto Razr flip phone that we all loved in the early 2000s. In March 2020, Huawei launched the Huawei Mate X globally, that came with the same design as we saw in the Huawei Mate X that Huawei hails as the Falcon wing design. Then in September 2020, Samsung launched the second generation of the Galaxy Fold, the Galaxy Z Fold 2, that came with significant improvements over its predecessor. Now Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2 worked and looked like a complete product, unlike the first generation of the Samsung Galaxy Fold. The Galaxy Z Fold 2 was considered the first foldable that made people believe that foldable smartphones can not only work but offer an increased productivity over your traditional smartphone. Then this year in March, Chinese smartphone makers Huawei and Xiaomi launched their foldable smartphones, the Huawei Mate X2 and the Xiaomi Mi Mix Fold. Now fast forward to this month, and Samsung, being the trendsetter it is in the foldable smartphones department, launched the world's first IPX8 rated dust and water resistant foldable smartphones, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 and the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3. So, are the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 and the Galaxy Z Flip 3 the best a foldable smartphone can get? Or is the technology gonna further see improvements in the future? Let us just say that there are exciting times ahead, not just in terms of foldable smartphones, but in terms of the whole form factor of smartphones. Multiple manufacturers like Xiaomi, Oppo, Samsung and even Apple are working towards rethinking the smartphone form factor. Oppo, for example, is working on a rollable smartphone that is called the Oppo X 2021. This was unveiled back in 2020 at Oppo's Inno Day event. The smartphone rolls out and extends its display from one side, from a 6.7-inch display to a 7.8-inch tablet-like display. Oppo is also working with the Japanese design studio named Nendo on a slide phone that comes with 3 hinges and 3 foldable displays that allow the smartphone to take multiple form factors depending upon the usage. Xiaomi is also said to be working on 2 more foldable smartphones after the Mi Mix Fold, and there are a lot of rumors about a foldable Apple iPhone that could arrive as soon as in 2023. Now, while it's still too early to say that foldable smartphones will be as successful as the glass slab designs that we are used to today, it's safe to say that the technology has come quite far from where it started. It will be exciting to see what manufacturers have in store for us in terms of the ever-evolving smartphone form factor.